Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Plague Death here with the free-to-play update. We're on about a month now, week 4. Unfortunately, I must apologise for no update last week. I was not very well and was not going to be able to record. So we are going to look at the full update for the past 2 weeks. This week, but we are going to call it a month. Because we're pretty much there, about 28 days in. So, what have we achieved? Well, we have some more stars. We have just got the other day finished getting Ahsoka to 7 stars, so that is finished. And we also just last night got the last few shards from Moff Gideon. So Moff Gideon's at 7 stars. So they are our next couple of 7 stars we got. And then we have Rex at 6 stars. He is here. And we also have Palpatine and Thrawn. We did the next tier of their things, so they are ready. I'm not doing an upgrade on them just yet because I'm not using them currently to farm any, do any things. If I need them to actually do anything, then I will look at using the credits to upgrade them. But as it stands right now, I'm in no rush to push them to 6 stars. So we're just going to leave them there. Then we also got some bonus shards for General Veers, which was amazing. So he is, as you can see, getting caught up pretty quick. He's now 50 out of 65, and also we got some for Plo Koon as well. So that is also very helpful. So they're both on their way. Veers at 4 star, Plo Koon at 5 star. We did a few other upgrades here and there. We did the first tier of the Commander Luke Skywalker event. So we put R2-D2, Luke Skywalker, Obi-Wan, or Ben up a few levels to get them to help. And we've also got some Gear 8s here. So Rex and Anakin and Hera trying to get the pilots. Vader is obviously very good as well. A bunch of Gear 7s as well for the protection that they get at Gear 7. So we are working on gearing up tunes at the moment. We also did the Night Trooper event. We spent some time just doing that. So that got us some mods and some gear bits doing the first 2 tiers of the Night Trooper event. I didn't spend any crystals. Didn't have enough crystals to buy any of the pack. Didn't want to do that. I did that on my main account, had a quick go, and I left it a little bit too late and only actually managed to do the tier 3 once. But just like, it's a new character, so I just decided to do what I could on it. It might be becoming useful later. So we'll see what happens with the rest of the Ahsoka stuff that's coming out. So regards to ships, just chugging through them as best we can. We have almost everything we need. We need one more dark side ship at 4 star, and that's probably going to be the Geonosian Soldier. We need to get up to 4 star. We have Vader, we have the TIE Bomb, we have Slave 1, we have the Imperial TIE Fighter. And then we just need to put one more, which, as I say, will probably be the Geonosian Soldier, to do the Executrix event and do the ability mats, because we need the Executrix at 5. When we do the mats, we can use any ships. We just need to have the Executrix up to 5 star. So those will be our ships. So I'm investing a little bit now, a little bit more in the Geonosian Soldier. And yeah, so that's where we are with ships. And the other thing, actually, quickly, because I forget to scroll down far enough, General Kenobi is ready to be activated. Again, another one I'm not going to activate just yet, because that means if I want to activate him, I have a Jedi team that he can go in, but Just going to hold off. It's not doing anything important right now. When I need him, I will activate him. So he is at 210 out of 145. Should be just call it 210 out of 330. So our guild just finished another raid. I've got I can purchase another 80 times. It's not 80 times, 80 shards, so another 8 times. So that would be up to 290, and the guild will be. We're pretty much what we're doing with the guild raid is it's starting every time, pretty much the next day every time we finish. We're hitting the 90k for the raid. Every time by the time it's finished for the next time. So this is going to launch the next tomorrow morning, because it just finished this morning. So in a few days time, we'll have enough to finish General Kenobi to 7 stars. So that's fantastic, and then we can start focusing on some other things. You've got to consider where that currency is going to go. Probably Han or Traya is more than likely, unless we can find a way down this list. I was looking at other stuff. You know, we can go things like Dengar, but there's other things we need it for. Sunfac's a possibility to get the geos moving, which is possible. It can also be spent on other things that are going to help us with journeys, whether that's Old Ben, because we're probably looking at the CLS journey. So yeah, Old Ben, Farm Boy Luke, stuff like that. But I think probably just keep focusing on these. We'll see where the urgency is after Kenobi and what we want to do. Han is obviously very good with his ability. Traya team also very good. Han is obviously, you know, you can run Traya, and Traya works really well in trio in 3v3. So Traya with Sion and Nihilus, you know, it means only have to get 3 up and running. Han, yes, he's good, but is in the CLS team, which is a bit further down the line. So Traya's team would be more immediately available as a team to farm. But there are other things in there that are needed. We're using our Mark II on Wampa. Let's go grab these now, actually. While I'm here, no need to wait. Let's grab them. So yeah, we're using our Mark II on Wampa. Another looking at units we can use in Grand Arena. Savage is getting farmed with Squad Arena now. Here we are, 69 out of 85, so he's not far off. He's, you know, probably about, what did we say? Got another 100. That'll be every Squad Arena is 400 every day. 10 days, 12 days. Just under another 2 weeks for Savage to be 7-star. Cantina. Let's have a look. We'll go over here and have a look at what we're doing. Rex, Anakin, main 2 I'm trying to focus on, then Veers, Piet, Range Trooper, those, and Dark Trooper as well, getting the Imperial Troopers. It's a lot of resources. I'm considering dropping Sabine right now, and going to try and 7-star Zeb, because he's available with Galactic War Energy. So he's 6-star currently, so I only need another 10 shipments to get him to 7-star, in place of Sabine. So the whole point of Sabine being in the Phoenix is getting the crit chance and the crit damage, which then ties in well with Rex's abilities, because his, and we'll talk about this in a second, his main, his basic is score a crit, dispel dust from dispel buffs from debuffs from Captain Rex and another clone or Phoenix. So for Phoenix, suppressing fire has increased crit chance up. The Master Marksman is scoring criticals again to recover protection, and Yeah, so it's tying in with Rex. Zeb gives you the protection and recovery per turn. Sabine allows Rex to do his thing more consistently. But for the sake of getting through maybe the journeys for Palpatine and Thrawn, we might well go swap Rex. Sabine for Zeb for that situation. Cantina energy. So now we're finished using our Cantina energy. I'm off Gideon. I'm gonna start focusing on Joe Soldier, and because he's not far off anyway. So we'll get Joe Soldier done. Probably move on to Joe Spy. I'm Plo Koon's going to take a little bit of a backseat, and Jib Alpha isn't available for a little while either. But we do need to get to Jib Alpha because that's going to take a while to farm and to probably do some refreshes of the energy to push Jib Alpha up. Cantina Store. Start doing Qui-Gon for this one. To go with the Jedi team because we've already got Anakin, and we're going to get once we get the Omicron and Qui-Gon, making Anakin in 3v3 and 5v5 that absolute nuke. Squad Arena we've already spoken about, working on Savage. Then we'll move on to IG. In Galactic War, this is just here to remind me to farm their ships. So the Anakin's ship, Plo's ship, Ahsoka's ship. But also we are going to be looking at using Galactic War for Zeb and other ships as well. Probably the Geo Soldier one. I think we take a back seat with these. Put Geo Soldier, Guild Activity, Sunfac, Dengar. So going to focus on Sunfac here. Using Fleet Energy on Anakin Z2, some others. I think in this round, I don't think you're going to get Han with Guild Event tokens anymore. The thing I found here. So Veers, whenever he pops up and we have the get one currency. I'm not making progress on my Snugglers run right now. As good as it is, yes, you can see there's so much stuff to farm anyway. So I'm going to struggle to find space to farm these guys up and girls. Mark 1, as you can see, Kenobi. So yeah, I think I put this in earlier this week. Probably Han next, but that may be Traya. And then Fleet Arena ships, using the Fleet Arena currency. Sorry, this was Fleet Energy. This is the node for the ETA 2. And then Fleet Arena. Always, as I say, the Razor Crest. Every time it comes up, make sure you save a little bit. I've always got a little bit in the bank, and I'm planning my purchases around when my refreshes are to make sure I've always got a 400 at all times a day should the Razor Crest come up, because that takes priority on farming in that store over anything else. But with everything else spare, we're getting the ETA 2, we're getting Ahsoka's, we're getting Plo Koon's, and currently some Geo ships as well. So that's that for things we are doing. We hit top 50 of Fleet Arena halfway through week 3, I think it was. It was over a week ago. Currently sitting at 55 in Fleet Arena, so we're on this cusp, having to work our way in each time. It's, there's better fleets out there. I haven't got the credits to spend on upgrading everything too much, but we're getting there, and I think we've been in top 50 every day by the time the rewards come in. So I don't think I've missed a day since getting into the top 50 for the first time. I can tell you what day it was actually, because I did take a screenshot somewhere, which I'm gonna put up. Where did is it this one? It was the first time I hit rank 47, and that was done on the 2nd of July, so that was 10 days ago. So there you go, 10 days ago I hit Fleet Arena top 50 for the first time. Then, what else have we got to say? Yeah, I'm also refreshing Anakin and his fighter in the nodes, and Rex, trying to get them ready. And the other thing is where to start spending energy on the light side Kairos at 7B, because obviously, so this Kyrotech's really, you know, such a pain. So getting some in early. I'm gonna start. Rex needs them, so I'm gonna need some for Rex. You know, at least to start, you know, for him to get him geared up, and a few others as well. So Kyrotechs need to start considering farming them, and also this helps with Bronzium wiring, and in the 7B node. So that is there, and yeah, so that's where we are with that. And finally, the couple of other things. I'm gonna grab stuff here. Let's do some farming. We're gonna talk about quests as well quickly. Quests was a bit of a pain. About levels 75 to 77, I didn't get a single new quest that gave me experience, which is, you know, we're a month in and we're only level 79. I think some people have done it quicker. I don't know how currently. I can only assume there is stuff hidden behind some of the quests I have not been able to do, such as the pit guild event quest that I've got. It's the only one in there that I've not been able to do, that I'm like, there must be stuff hidden behind this. It's the only thing that makes sense as to why I've not progressed from level 76, 5, 6, 77, you know, and quicker, and it's taken me an absolute age to move up. So and then when we hit 78, I believe it was, we finally got a quest, and that quest was to spend 3 Omegas materials, which we did. I'd already done 1 because I wanted to get Rex's Daze ability up and running. So I got Rex's Daze ability up and running on his second special, Suppressing Fire. I did that the other day, earlier this week. But then we spent on his basic as well, because he's doing so many basics when he's assisting all the time. So getting those debuffs off himself and another random Phoenix ally is pretty sweet. So we spent on that to get up do the level 78 quest. That got us level 79, and level 79 we got this quest, which is absolutely fine. Refresh or claim 1200 Cantina energy. I did 2 refreshes yesterday. That was all I had left of the 100 refresh. You do get this because I got my box. Didn't buy it. It's free to play. But I say buy because I went on the web store. On the web store, you get your daily box pack thing, and that gave me energy, Cantina energy, and that did count because it counts as claiming. So obviously it's pot luck, but which energy you get, but it did count. So that was nice to get last night. Obviously we just did claimed our energy, you know, at the start in this video. So on 385 out of 1200, get 120 per refresh, so it per 100 refresh, that is. So I'm going to probably spend a couple more hundreds, get this up, get Cad Bane, Bossk, and the XP to get to the next level. So hopefully level 80. There's another quest, because these quests are really important as well. The only thing I don't know, and I'm hoping isn't the case, is when you get to level 85, I hope these quests don't stop because you hit level 85. I don't know. I've not done a lot of research into it. I hope they continue to give you the shards for level you know, past level 85, even though you don't get the experience points for it. Because I'd hate to miss out on, you know, stuff. I assume they've done it in a way that means you do, but I don't know. I just hope it doesn't. And if it does stop, that'd be very disappointing. So there we have it. That is pretty much everything. I'm going to do a quick. I think am I going to do a refresh here? Not making much progress through fleet battles because it is quite difficult. Crysts wise, sure. Let's do this refresh here. A couple of shards for Rosetta 2. I did have a crack at this. I'm going to have a crack again later with some of my energy that I've got left over. And probably do some work on that and do some work on ships. But I think that's it. You know, it's a lot to update, having missed a week. Yeah, so I've got another 4 battles left. Try and work my way into level 50 again. Having to pick that, you know, things like this. You know, I think I can beat. You know, but having to mix my compositions currently in Fleet Arena. Phoenix is doing perfectly fine. We're just going to hold above 1,000 most of the time in the top 1,000 and get 400 a day. Trying to push 500 isn't going to happen. Not currently anyway. We don't have the squads to be able to do it. We're starting to run into things like Veers and Iden troopers. Although maybe I do have a crack at this. The Veers trooper shouldn't be so bad because he shouldn't have his Zeta abilities there, to be honest. So maybe we might be all right. But that's it. That's where we are after 1 month of free to play with the new road to level 85. And let's just one quick thing. We got 4 million credits today, getting 200 training droids. We've got 15 Omegas right at the end. Get a Zeta there. Good. Getting Merrin shards. I am using fleet energy on the Merrin node as well. I think Jedi Knight Cal maybe might be one of the first other ones we go for. But apart from that, I think that's pretty much everything. So hope you all enjoyed. Remember to give us a like if you enjoyed, and always appreciate new subscribers. And yeah, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again hopefully in a week. Bye bye.